Hello, it's Elena Cardone here, and welcome to another episode of Women in Power.
But as far as working together as a couple, we actually have separate lives, but together in our work environment. So Ray has his office, I have mine, and we, converse for lunch, and we talk when we need to talk about certain business strategy or whatever. And then at the end of the day, it's really all about the kids, and we have little ones. We have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. We pick up the kids, and that's our time together as a family. And then sometimes at night we do trainings and things like that. But I think it works because we treat each other like we're at work, even though we work from home together. And so that's worked for us. And
Meaning that y'all are respectful of each other?
We're respectful of each other's time. So if Ray has, a bunch of videos lined up, trainings, things like that, I know that, okay, I don't go into his office. Like, I'm not going to put myself in that position to get mad or angry at him when I go into his office and he's in focus mode. And same for me, if he tries to talk to me while I'm in focus mode, it usually doesn't work.
Well, how do you deal with the kids in that scenario?
So we have a nanny. We have a nanny, and one of them is in school because she's in preschool. I know a lot of women are dealing with that right now of how do I manage the kids being home.
Especially when everything's on lockdown in some places.
And here's what I'll say is, I'm sure you've experienced it too, mom guilt is rampant in our society.
Yes.
Most people don't realize the opportunity costs of not having some help. So if you are doing your kids' laundry, or you are mopping the floors, doing the dishes, these are all little things that you can take, and we talk about this in the book. We talk about plucking the little weeds out of your life to give yourself more time. But these are all little things, especially around the kids. They're not going to remember who did your laundry or who did their laundry when they're 40 years old. No. They're not going to care. They're going to care that you were at their baseball games. They're going to care that you were there for them when they needed it with their homework and in those times of puberty and all that crazy stuff that goes on with growing up. That's what they're going to remember. So all those little things, there's usually somebody in your life that can help. Whether that's a family member, a friend that maybe you could trade off that time, or investing a little bit of money in your business.
No, I totally agree, because I talk about in an empire, no one's ever done it alone. And that's the big myth, I think, with people thinking, I'm going to go into business for myself, I'm going to be the solopreneur, and then they want to do everything themselves, and then they're doing everything themselves, except now they've gone in debt. And in order to expand the empire, you do have to delegate. And one of the moments that led me to really expand doing my thing more was when I was willing to let somebody else step in and do the laundry or do the dishes or cook the food, so that I could either be working or being with the kids or being next to Grant and prioritizing.
And it was hard for me. I don't know if it was for you, but it was a very hard thing for me to let go, because I had this preconceived notion that that's what moms do.